we're back training in the halls again at long last. We've got people who started coming back now, and it's nice to see them. And of course, some people haven't trained for quite some time. So if you want a drill or a series of drills to get people loosened up who haven't trained for a while, then I wanted to give you some ideas using the pads. The pads are a good tool. They're not perfect, of course, no tool is, but they're very useful for getting people moving, for working some striking patterns. People can go full power on the pads, and of course they're very good for working breathing and cardio. So these are just some basic pad exercises that I hope you find useful for getting people back into their movement. Now, one of the most important things with pads is the person holding them, so they've got to hold them in the right position for the drill. The first drill we're going to do is nice big open movements. So the person's going to hold the pads here and move around a little, and the other person is basically just throwing in strikes or slaps or whatever with nice big open movements. Of course, you can put all types of breath work into these. You can put in breath ladders, breath holds, burst breathing, whatever you want. We'll add some of those in as we go along, but I just really want to show you some of the basic exercises. So the next one, we're going to tighten things up a little bit now. We're going to close things in, so the pads are going to be held closer. And I'm going to call out a number between 2 and 10, or maybe higher, and that's how many punches the person has to do now. And the emphasis now is on speed, obviously doing the right number of punches, speed and a little bit of power, getting everything nicely and tight and focused. You can also add breathing into this, or you can add breath holds, or again you can have people doing burst breathing or the breath ladders. So I shout out a number, that's how many times the person hits the pads now, as quick as they can. 6, 8, 4, inhale and hold the breath, 2, 8, 10, 6, 4, 2, 8, burst breathe, 10, keep working, 10, 6. So the next one, we're keeping things quite in close again and tight. We're going to start with punches. At some point I shout out elbows, so they transition to elbows. Then we might go to knees, and then we go to kneeling or sitting, then we go to the floor, and then we'll work back up again. Now, the important thing when you do this is when the people transition from, say, standing to sitting, they should still keep punching. There's no pause in the work. Again, you can add the breath holds into this, but we'll just keep it regular breathing for the moment. Once we've done that up and down, and again, of course, you go for as long as you feel that people need to, we're going to finish with a 10 count of the person punching as fast as they can. This is really just to build up some endurance and to give people the feeling of, even though you've just been through some work, you have to find reserves and press on through some more work. So that'll be a 10 count at the end with the pads just held up here and the person punching as fast as they can. Okay, let's go. Elbows. Slap. Knees.
That's it, Grandad.
Sit down, punching. Lay down, punch, kick, elbow, anything. That's it, move the pads around the body. That's it. Punching. To your knees, keep punching. While you, that's it, yep, punch, punch, punch. Stand up. Elbows. 10 seconds fast crunching, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 4, 7, 9.5, 3, 2, 1.25, 8, 9, 2, 3, 10. Good, recover.
Good.
So there you go, just a few simple pad drills that I hope you find useful and get your people moving. You may notice my counting is not as good as it used to be, but that's all part of the fun and game. So hope you enjoy those. Any questions or comments, leave them in the space below, and we'll see you next time.